Hi everyone, Susan Friesen here with eVision Media with today's video eTip. And today I wanted to talk a little bit more about your blog. I know that I've talked a lot about adding, the importance of adding a blog to your website and being consistent about writing articles and bringing new material into your blog. And so today I wanted to kind of address the biggest resistance to blogging that I hear from clients. And that biggest resistance is that they feel that they are not qualified enough to be able to write an article that would be professional enough. It's not polished enough. They're not a copywriter, or they're not a reporter or whatever. They don't have a major in English, whatever it is, whatever that but is that's happening in their minds. And I wanted to reassure you that you don't need any of that. One of the biggest ways that you can attract loyal followers and people who feel like they are engaged with you is for you to be yourself. Speak in your own authentic voice. Write in your own authentic voice. Don't try to be somebody else, or don't expect to be somebody else. When you are face to face with a potential customer, or when you're on the phone or talking with them on social media, you are being your authentic self during those conversations. So you want the same thing to happen when you write a blog article. You want to feel like you're having a conversation with somebody. And so think about that. Think about having a conversation with a potential client or with one of your existing clients, and you're sharing them some of your knowledge. And just kind of focus on that one topic and write an article about it. Now, yes, grammar and spelling is definitely a factor. Now, if that's the problem, then just write out the article and hire a copywriter, a VA, somebody who can edit your article and polish it up in that regard to make sure that the grammar is correct and that the spelling is correct, because you don't want to come across as being amateurish and unprofessional if you have bad spelling and grammar, or if your sentences don't make sense. But my point is that it's still in your voice, and then you can have somebody help you with the fixing up. We do that a lot with our clients. They'll send us a rough copy of what they want to have written for their blog. We kind of fix it up for them and add in a little bit of marketing expertise into it too, like making sure there's a call to action at the bottom, that kind of thing. And so partner up with somebody who can help you with that if you're unsure, and especially if that is the reason why you have stopped or prevented yourself from even beginning writing articles, because article writing is an extremely important part of your business. And the worst case scenario, which isn't really a worst case scenario, the worst case scenario is not having a blog at all. But you can always hire somebody to write for you, and then you review what they've written, make sure that it's in your voice and it's something that you would say. We do a lot of that too, where we have clients who are way too busy to be writing their own things, so we submit to them, okay, here's what we suggest for this month's article, what do you think? And they'll come back to us with some changes or adjustments or whatever. We fix it up, and then we publish it on their behalf, send it out to their newsletter subscribers. So my point is not to let that kind of a fear prevent you from getting yourself out there. It's preventing you from a lot of brand exposure, SEO optimization, people coming to your website from search engines. So give that a try. Think about how you can just talk in your authentic voice. Find somebody to help you with, like us, who can kind of take what you've written, polish it up a little bit, and make it available to be able to put onto your website and into your blog and whatever else that you want to do with it. So that's today's eTip. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment below and I'd be happy to answer. So that's it. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.